Hey there, lovelies. Welcome back to Grandma's Vibes, where we spill the tea on love, life, and everything in between. Ever found yourself wondering if she's dropping hints that she's into you, but just isn't saying it out loud? Well, grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let Grandma break it down for you. Today, we're diving into 8 subtle touches that mean she wants you bad, but she's keeping it on the sly. From lingering hand grazes to accidental nudges, these are the signs you don't want to miss. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. So let's get started. 1. The light arm touch. You're mid-conversation, sharing a laugh or swapping fascinating stories, and suddenly, her hand grazes your arm. It's quick, casual, but oh so deliberate. Maybe she's laughing at your joke, lightly tapping your bicep, or emphasizing a point with a brush of her fingers. It's subtle, but trust me, it's intentional. Why does this matter? The arm is a safe zone, non-threatening, non-intimidating, but still intimate enough to break the invisible wall of personal space. When she touches your arm, it means she's comfortable, intrigued, and possibly testing the waters to see if you're open to something more. How should you respond? If you're into her, lean into it. Smile, make a playful comment, or even lightly touch her back. A positive response encourages her to take things further, but if you pull away or ignore it, she might interpret it as disinterest and back off. Tip: sometimes the smallest gestures speak the loudest. Pay attention to those little touches. They're her way of saying, I'm interested, but I'm too shy to say it out loud. 2. The playful push. The playful push. It's not just a random shove. Picture this. You're teasing her about something, and she gives you a light push on your arm or shoulder while laughing. It's her way of saying, I'm comfortable enough to touch you, but I'm keeping it casual so you don't call me out on it. Why does she do it? This move adds a spark of flirtation to the interaction. It's low risk, but high reward for her. She's testing your reaction to see if you're into her playful energy. How should you respond? Push her back playfully, or grab her hand for a quick, flirty moment. Match her energy and show her you're just as interested. Tip: flirting is like a dance. It's all about give and take. If she's pushing you playfully, it's her way of keeping the chemistry alive. Don't be afraid to push back. 3. The knee touch. You're sitting next to her, engrossed in conversation, when suddenly her hand grazes your knee. It's fleeting, but it's not an accident. This move is her way of testing the waters for something more. Why does this matter? The knee is a neutral zone, close enough to spark a connection, but not so forward that it feels intimidating. It's her way of saying, I feel comfortable with you, and I want to see where this goes. How should you respond? If you're into her, smile, make eye contact, or even place your hand on hers for a brief moment. Show her you're open to exploring the spark she's igniting. Tip: the knee touch is like a green light. It's her way of saying, come closer. Don't miss out on the opportunity to lean into the moment. The hair flip with a brush. The classic hair flip is a universal sign of attraction. But when she adds a light brush against your arm or shoulder, it's next-level flirting. This move is intentional, calculated, and undeniably sexy. Why does she do it? She's drawing attention to herself while testing your reaction. It's her way of saying, I'm interested, and I want you to notice me. How should you respond? Compliment her hair, or how she's stealing the spotlight. A playful comment, like, was that little touch supposed to get my attention? Because it worked, lets her know you're catching every move she's making. Tip: when she flips her hair and grazes your arm, it's her way of saying, I'm here and I'm interested. Don't let that moment slip away. 5. The accidental bump. You're walking side by side, and suddenly her shoulder brushes against yours. It feels innocent, but it's rarely an accident. This move is her sneaky way of testing the waters and seeing how you'll react to her being in your space. Why does she do it? It's low risk, but playful. She gets to feel that tiny spark of contact while leaving you wondering if it was intentional. How should you respond? Bump her back gently and playfully. A comment like, "Hey, watch where you're going," with a smile lets her know you're into her playful energy. Tip: the accidental bump is her icebreaker. Meet her halfway and see where that spark leads you. 6. The back touch. When she places her hand on your back, it's not just a friendly pat, it's a deliberate act of connection. This touch is intimate and protective, signaling that she feels comfortable and close to you. Why does this matter? The back touch is her way of saying, "I feel good around you, and I want you to know it." It's a subtle but powerful gesture that speaks volumes. How should you respond? Smile, make eye contact, or even place your hand lightly on her back in response. Show her you're open to exploring the connection she's creating. Tip: the back touch is her way of saying, "I'm drawn to you." Don't brush it off, see it for what it is, and lean into the moment. 7. The shoulder lean. You're sitting next to her, and suddenly her head rests gently on your shoulder. It's a subtle move, but it's packed with meaning. This is her way of saying, "I feel safe with you." Why does she do it? The shoulder lean is a sign of trust and emotional connection. It's her way of letting her guard down and showing you she's comfortable being close to you. How should you respond? Relax and enjoy the moment. Rest your head lightly against hers, or shift your position to accommodate her. Show her you're equally comfortable with the closeness. Tip: the shoulder lean is her way of saying, "I trust you." Don't overthink it, just enjoy the moment and let the connection grow. 8. The leg brush. You're sitting close to her, and suddenly her leg grazes yours. It's subtle, but it's not an accident. This move is her way of testing the waters and seeing how you'll react to physical intimacy. Why does this matter? The leg brush is a playful way to flirt while keeping things light and fun. It's her way of saying, "I'm interested and I want to see where this goes." How should you respond? If you're into her, gently press your leg back against hers. Show her you're just as interested and open to exploring the chemistry. Tip: the leg brush is her way of saying, "I'm here and I'm interested." Don't let that moment slip away. Lean into it and see where it leads. Lovelies, decoding these subtle touches is all about staying present, tuned in, and confident. Whether it's a light touch on your back, a cozy lean on your shoulder, or a playful brush of her leg, every gesture carries a hidden layer of meaning. Remember, it's not just about noticing the touch. It's about reading the intent behind it and responding in a way that shows you're just as interested. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Grandma's Vibes for more flirty tips and life advice. And hit that bell icon so you never miss a video. Until next time, stay sweet, stay curious, and keep spreading those good vibes. Bye for now.